Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here with Julianne, actually known
Hello.
as Frizzy B.
Hello. Hello.
And we're here as part of my journey to 1,000. And Frizzy B, Julianne, has a very interesting piece of my puzzle as far as that process. I'll start with, and I've said this, I think, in one of these recordings, that I didn't really watch lives very much, and I certainly didn't chat in them
hmm
very much until after I'd met Camille.
hmm
But again, she was just starting out basically when we met. Um, but like I
I
said,
remember that too. And you
yeah,
can't help but chat in Camille's lives because Camille is chatty and I love it.
right. And she'll talk to you. Like if you make a comment, she's going to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like it's good that, like, I think that's been on occasion when she's done verticals where there were so many people in there, it was hard for her to keep up with chat.
Sure.
And that happens sometimes, even in your horizontals. I'm sure that happens a
Yeah.
lot now.
Yes, for sure. There's sometimes where I have to scroll back or it'll jump, my feed will jump.
Mhm,
And so I'm like, oh
mhm.
my gosh, I think I missed something. I'll see somebody's response. And so I have to go back and, I
Right,
try to read the questions in case anybody's working on things, then
right,
they're not able to read them. So I kind of
right.
rephrase whatever people are saying. So yeah, same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. No, and again, your journey of, uh, working toward getting remonetized,
hmm
I think I started watching you about when you were about to get there. You weren't quite there,
Yeah.
but you were almost there again.
Yeah.
Um, and
Yeah.
so the chat was probably more manageable at that point, or
Right. Yes.
easier to manage.
Yeah. That was pretty wild to have to rebuild when I came back on YouTube. I hadn't left. I had just
Right,
not been posting for a long time. And so
right,
they had demonetized me and I just couldn't keep up having to post and stuff at the time.
right,
Life, had
right.
kids, that kind of
You
thing.
have kids, yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to make it a priority again, and so, yeah, trying to get remonetized was just it felt like you were dragging the weight of the years that you hadn't posted because it goes back
Mm,
the 365
365,
days,
yep.
and so you're dragging that weight, and it took a while, but it was nice when it finally was, like, back, and then, "Okay, now I don't have to." Now I'm not, like, watching it feverishly. "Did I hit 4,000? Am I staying at
Right,
4,000 hours?" Like, I
right.
can just relax.
And now you
So,
can just do your things
yeah.
and post or do videos when you can, but yours is more the
Mhm.
consistent lives at this
Yeah.
point.
That's what I figured, let me do what I can. I can say that every week I can be there for an hour. I took on homeschooling my daughter through the online school. And so that was another ad. So I have a lot of things going on that prevents me from being able to have the time to just sit and film like I used to be able to do. And
Right.
so, yeah, I got my publication rights back for my Wishweaver Tales of Whimsy series. And so I wanted to revamp that and put it all under my Frizzy Bee Books imprint. So it's like a children's book imprint. And so, yeah, I did that. I got the first book out. I'm nearly there with the second book. So that'll come out soon.
Oh,
And then the third book will come out next year.
oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. And you do all the writing and all the illustrations.
All the writing, all the illustrating, all the design work. And then I have a helper who helps me with like integrating my art and my words
Oh,
so that
nice.
it flows well and, carries throughout the story. So, yeah.
An editor of sorts, but a very different role in
Exactly, yes,
editing.
and
Okay.
making it how text
Yeah.
shapes
Yeah,
around
yeah, yeah.
art. Yeah, I'm not good with that. So,
Yeah,
I'll say,
well,
"I'll do these, I'll give them to you."
I can see how you need, well, just like even crochet design,
Yeah,
sometimes you need an outside perspective to go, "Wait, how do something's not quite perfect here, what do I need
right,
to adjust?"
yep.
So
Sometimes you
that's
can't wrap
really
your head
important.
around something, and so it's nice to get other people involved when you need to, and yeah, designing amis and stuff like that. That all comes into play as well, you know? "Does
Yeah,
this look right? Something's wrong about this. Why is it wrong?" And sometimes you need that external source to help you figure it out.
yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you found somebody that's a good fit for that. Um,
Definitely.
and so this being the one that's in your imprint, how different is it? I've just left it in the tissue again for this is for my grandparents. Let's try that. I'm the grandparent. My grandkids.
I like it too. I mean,
I don't have any
yeah.
grandparents left. But yeah. Oh, thank you. There we go.
It's probably backwards
Yeah.
but it might not be. Who knows?
Yeah. Well,
This is
I'll
the
let you know.
hardback actually, so I have it in hardback and in paperback. Um,
Yes. And I have the
but
paperbacks.
and you have the paperback, yeah. But the story and the art is the same.
Oh, it's
However,
the same.
The cover art is completely different.
Okay.
So before it was much more, it was more muted tones, and Whimsy herself was very small. She was probably about this big. And I never liked that. I thought she should always be very front and center. There she is.
Yes.
So I wanted her to be very, very visible, so that even if you're seeing a thumbnail picture on Amazon or something, that you'll notice the blue and there's something there. And, oh, I think that might be a spider. And then, get people interested. And the yellow just being vibrant to draw the eye. So yeah.
No, all of that cover design is good.
Yeah. It was kind of a peachy tone color before, and it was very hard to see on Amazon. So
I agree that she needs to be the focus of that cover. I totally
just
agree.
Needs to be the focus. And so I've already designed the second book cover, which you can see. It may kind of blow it out a little bit, but there's a wind swirl that's taking Roland away, and Whimsy's down in the corner, and there's water underneath. So that's the second book cover for the Wayward Wind. And then the last book I've already designed the cover for as well. So each one has like a thematic color. This is yellow, so blue, and then green. So
nice. I love that. I love that. Yeah. And so over there, that's where you can purchase patterns from you as well.
Yeah. So I have a Hive shop, I call it. It's on frizzybee.com, and you'll see the Hive shop, and you can get signed copies of the book through me. I will ship those out. And I have both the hardback and the paperback as well. So
I only did not, if I get a signed copy, it will be hardback, and it will be for me. It will not be for my grandkids.
I know I need to order more of those. I didn't realize a lot of people prefer, especially as adults, we tend to like hardbacks. They last longer.
Right. They don't get dinged up.
It's just easier.
Yeah. They're much better. If you want them long term, you want the hardback.
Yeah. Like if you're going to collect the books and stuff like that, then it's nice. It's nice to get the hardback.
Yes, for sure. Anyway, so like I was saying, I was just starting to kind of watch lives at that time. And what I noticed in Julianne's lives was like the way people were connecting with each other, and like that there was like it felt like a community, and that was different than what I experienced. And then she would let people drop their channels, and I was like, what's this thing about? And I was like, this is interesting. And then she did a little Armchair Chef was teaching me some things, but on the regular Frizzy Bee channel, Julianne did a tutorial of, here's your brass tacks. Here are the things you need Nightbot to do for you. You don't need all.
It was specific for our types of channels where, Nightbot has a lot of capabilities, but it gets so overwhelming when you're trying to watch the videos to figure out how to utilize the videos or how to utilize the system and stuff. And so I just wanted to show, this is how you can use it for, just like you said, the bare bones, how to drop link. If you want to drop your link, you can create your own word or just word, the word drop. And then, this is how you can set up that command. And this is how you could do giveaways. That's kind of, I'm thinking of doing a video on how to do the giveaways. That one I didn't cover. The only problem is, and it's kind of become a joke now, is Nightbot he kind of gives, it's like he gives the punchline away before the joke is fully told,
I've seen that happen.
Yeah, he does it every time. That's just his thing. So I'll be talking because there's a delay on what you guys see, and on the filming side of things, there's a delay. And so he doesn't have a delay. So he'll give you whoever's won before I even say, okay, now we'll draw who's going to win. Right. So that's the only downside, I would say. But it's nice to have that random picker, collecting people's, if they drop, you can do it different ways. I usually pick a word, but you can there's a couple of different ways that you can do as well. I would love to know what Mama G Gear does. Well, and that a lot of times with people, they'll use like the StreamYard.
StreamYard has one.
And she uses, I believe, StreamYard, and StreamYard has its own built-in tool. So that she uses that one, and it does the same kind of thing, but it doesn't tell the joke before.
It doesn't give it away. It's like up on the screen. Yeah. Streamlabs has it too. Streamlabs is the one where I'm horizontal and vertical at the same time. YouTube is doing that. It's been pushed out to some people to kind of beta test, but MDL Michael said it was not particularly user-friendly.
I haven't even tried. Yeah. You're able to do it simultaneously?
Yep. So I'm doing it through Streamlabs because Andy Crafty Witch 232 was doing it. And I'm like, how are you vertical and horizontal at the same time? She said, go through Streamlabs, do dual output, and it does it.
There you go.
So
interesting. I would definitely check it out. if they get the kinks out.
Okay, so yes, because the thing that YouTube is saying they're going to do that is significantly better than what's happening with Streamlabs. And it's been great for me to do both directions. The problem is with Streamlabs on the screen, I'm only seeing horizontal. So I have to have another device to see the vertical. I have to be in the chat or watching my video to see what's going on in there.
Yeah.
And I have to have at least one mod in each format to kind of watch for things, because in vertical especially you get some interesting folks.
Yes, that's when the trolls come out.
Trolly trolls live in the vertical.
They do.
Every once in a while they visit a horizontal.
Yes, our mods love it when they come in though, because they get to whack that we call whack a troll.
Whack a troll. We love whack a troll. It's good times. It's
like, because I get overstimulated like with ADHD and stuff like that. And so as it is, since I go through eCam, I have the chat up here, and then I also have a muted YouTube up here, because it doesn't do all the flashy bells and whistles if there's, people are saying, I've been a member for 15 months or whatever. I can't really see it. It's all written out and it's hard. It doesn't
like restream.
It's not as eye catching. So I try to keep them both up, but it's just like, which one do I look at?
Supposedly YouTube, it's going to be one stream of chat. So you as content
they'll get there. It sounds like
because I think they saw what the other platforms were doing, and because they would always rather you use their platform only, right? I mean, that's logical.
Right. Yeah.
So
I fix the reasons why people go elsewhere and don't stream live through YouTube's, through their systems, because we're all using external systems to do streaming through for YouTube. So if they could fix their own, then that would be great.
And once they get the kinks worked out, I mean, I would way rather just go straight through YouTube instead of doing the Streamlabs and having to do that.
Save some money too.
And
okay, go ahead.
But, it seems like YouTube, it's beneficial to them to have everybody just using their software, whatever you want to call it. And it sounds like they're working really hard, but there's a huge advantage if they can get it worked out for you. Using Streamlabs right now, dual stream, I'm not going to recommend to you because of you have to have it.
That would be too hard for me, for sure.
It can be chaos. So, and like I said, you have to have a mod in each place. So that you can make sure if you miss something, they've taken care of it. It's the whole thing. So, but I'm looking forward. And again, I have small enough views. I can do it right now. But you know how the growth happens. And once
I'm still trying to figure that out. I think I've started to climb. Trying to figure out how to get onto the algorithm is not always easy.
Yeah,
that's a whole thing. And it seems, the more that I try, it seems like it would go the other direction. It wouldn't work, and then I just ended up the most recent one that's coming to start going, the trajectory is going higher, right? Is the one that I did on that little dinosaur that is for learners of crochet, so that you're not just making a circle ball, like let's make it cute, let's make it an ami. And so I was teaching how to make that, and through that, learning all the basic stitches.
Oh, nice.
That's the one that I believe it's past 10,000 views, which is, I haven't gotten that kind of
on a video.
Since my Happy Sunflower came out, kind of a thing. So
that's that makes sense to me, especially this time of year, because people are like, I want to be able to make. I'm a beginner, but I want to be able to actually make something besides say a washcloth,
Right. Yeah. Make a little topper for a stocking or something like that.
I love that. That's fun. But I appreciated you and your approach and how you created a community.
Yes. That was always really important to me, that I feel like I'm talking to friends, and I do feel like I have a very good friend community through YouTube, and my members now, we also have a Discord as well, and that's very active. We're chatting all day throughout the day, and asking questions, keeping tabs, and you care about these people that you've never met in person, but you care about them and what's going on with them and stuff like that. And so that's, especially since I'm not originally from Washington, I'm from California. So I lost all my friends when we moved. And so this has really helped to feel like I've connected with people, even though they're not in the same state as me. That's okay, and we send each other happy mail, and it's just really fun. And it's such a loving community that is there, that, they'll come even when they're not feeling great, and they'll say, I'm lurking, but I'm here, I'm listening, and that kind of thing. And it's just nice to feel connected with people like that.
And that is something I said in the one with Camille, is like, how do you make friends when you're an adult, especially if you're
Right.
not out in the workplace?
Right, exactly,
Like,
yeah.
and so it's been super with me being retired,
Mhm.
I was feeling pretty isolated. So like finding that community I did not know how much of a difference that would make.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
especially interesting to feel super connected with people that don't have channels, so you
Right.
don't even necessarily know what they look like
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
all.
exactly. I think it's a beautiful
Mhm.
thing because,
Yeah,
I think you may not have ever spoken with each
yeah,
other, otherwise
right.
for whatever reason, because when you are in person with somebody, sometimes you do get a little introverted,
Yeah,
and you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody.
yeah,
And so then that takes that away, and then we can just be ourselves and chat and, have these good relationships and stuff. So it's just really, I think it's a cool thing. I'm very glad that I decided to come back to YouTube
yeah,
and keep going with it and meeting all these lovely people. Not everybody does Amis either. In
right.
fact, I would say probably more don't do Amis than do Amis.
Yeah,
And I used to just pretty much only do Amis. I'm starting to dabble in other things, but amigurumi is what's my favorite thing to do. So I will always go back to that,
I'll show this one's from Camille. She just sent it because
Oh,
that's a bit of an
it's
inside joke because
so
yeah,
cute.
I know it's so cute. So I'm like,
I love
it'll be
it.
right there. These guys were made on the Centro. I made this little snowman on the
Oh,
Centro.
cool.
So the
Yeah, I keep seeing some really neat things coming off that Centro.
yeah, you
I
can
I don't know how people do it, but, I can enjoy watching what other people have created. I saw Kim recently, Fortunate
yeah.
Creations Kim. She just made, like, an angel on her Centro, and it
Oh,
was
cool.
doesn't have she didn't put the face, it was just a
Right.
very simple but bent knees and stuff and did the wings, and it's like, "Dang, she did all that on her Centro. Very cool."
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know how to knit, that's like it's
Yeah.
been nice to I need to make some more hats for, K&K Crochet because 'cause they're trying to get to
Mm.
2025 hats. I think they're
Oh my gosh.
like 3 or 400 away. So per
So
year.
that's really good,
Right,
though. That's
right.
neat.
It's truly
Yeah.
amazing, and I have 2, but I'd like to send them 4 or 5, and then it goes to their nonprofit group, and then
Mhm.
then they send them out to people in their area or charities in their
Yeah.
area, so because charity work is, like, important to me too, like, giving back,
Yeah.
giving to my own community, and that sort of thing.
That's really neat. I had somebody that had made so I have a couple patterns. One is a cat gan
Mm,
and one is a dog
mm,
gan. These are corner to corner crochet. But somebody had made the cat one. I believe it was the cat one first. She was going to do the dog one next, but she did the cat one and it got put up for auction to benefit the local
perfect.
shelter. And I think she said she pulled in a few $100s for it.
Nice.
I was really
Nice.
excited to hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just my pattern. I didn't make the blanket for them to raffle. She
Right.
did. Yeah, and she was going to do the same with the dog one for the shelter as well, and have it for a benefit,
Right.
however they do it there. But it was really
And
neat.
I do know that
So
animal shelters also will very much take, um, little blankets and things for their
blankets, yeah,
animals.
little.
So check with your
Mhm.
if the animals are where you want to donate, check with your
Yeah.
local shelters. They need that. There's Andy Crafty Witch 232 I just mentioned. She
Mhm.
just got a cat. She has like 3 or 4 chihuahuas. I can't remember. Like the
Yeah.
cat will
Yep.
end up bigger than them, but it's fine. Um, but I had made this thing and I'm like, I think I'm gonna turn it into a cat gown. And then when she got a cat, I'm like, oh, okay. Because she lives about an hour away from me.
Oh
So
wow.
we've had the
Yeah.
opportunity to meet in person once. So
Oh, how
which is nice. And
cool.
it's really exciting when you can get to do that. But
Yeah.
again, it's okay. Even if you don't get to meet in person, I've never met Camille in person. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was supposed to meet Jill Fiber
I mean,
Floozy, that happened that whole
mhm.
thing fell apart, but, you know
Well, Camille's talking about moving up to Washington,
yes,
so I
she
told her,
told me
"Come on
that,
up."
yeah. She really wants to get out of Texas.
Yeah. Yep. I'm like, "You already got a friend."
That's right,
You know?
exactly. And I go visit my dad in, he's near Salem, Oregon, and I do
Okay.
clarify that Salem, Oregon, not Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's not where he is, but he's very close there, which is, it's still pretty hefty drive up to Washington, but,
yes.
like, when you fly into
Yeah, from
Portland, it's
Salem.
not that far to go to
Yeah,
Washington.
exactly, you can always meet
Yeah,
halfway. Portland is a good middle zone for
yeah.
sure.
So, yes, next time I visit, because my husband and I were actually looking at some event, a play maybe?
Mhm. In
Yeah,
Portland?
that was gonna be in Portland. It was gonna be in
Mhm.
Portland, LA, Chicago, and New York, and I'm like, "Ugh, if it's in" no, it was in, Seattle. But I'm
Okay.
like, "Okay, so if we go and we stay we see the thing in Seattle, then we could just go down, see my dad and sister for a couple days, and then
Yeah,
go
you
back.
gotta just
Yeah.
plan of attack
Yeah.
it.
So I'm like, but that region, if I'm up in that region, we'll figure something out.
Definitely. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
please. I know. I want to visit Colorado too. I've never actually been to
So
Colorado.
amazing. Like there's so many
I
things.
have several creators I know that are from Colorado.
Yeah.
So between all of you guys, yeah, I think I could probably see the whole state.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just go around.
Yeah, because like Crafty Witch, she's in the Colorado Springs area. That doesn't narrow it down any more than me saying I'm in the Denver metro area. It's like, yes, thank you so much, first of all, for coming on, but also
Of
for your
course.
channel
Anytime.
and your lovely community and your lovely children's books.
Thank you.
And you are about to have a clearance sale. I think we forgot to.
Yes. Yeah. So I am going to do a clearance sale. I'll probably have it on the post tab up very shortly here on YouTube. I'm going to be selling off. I have a lot of sticker sheets. So these packs will have all 15 of the different sticker sheet designs in them. Those will be going for like $8, you know, so
for 15.
That'll be one thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then I'll have just some one-offs of earrings and things like that I dabbled in jewelry making at one point. I'll have my art on them. So it's all designed and illustrated by me. So yeah, those will be coming out soon. And then definitely check out the Hive shop. Keep tabs on that because I'll be putting new things.
Yes. And sign up so that you're getting the email heads up.
Yes, exactly.
I'll make sure all those links are in that. And your Frizzy Bee Books channel as well.
Yes, I do have the Frizzy Bee Books channel. Yep. So there's Frizzy Bee Crochet and there's Frizzy Bee Books. So the books channel is just, you'll see like the book trailer for Witch Weaver that I put together. And then I do plan to do lives on that channel, but that's going to be more like drawing when I'm working on different things like that. So I've started to design a coloring book for my Yummy Cats brand. So that's one of the things that I need to keep working on. So
let me find one of the Yummy Cats. That's a Yummy Cat, right?
Yes, it is. That's Nanner, the banana split Yummy Cat. Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of them. I've got my manufactured ones that I was working on getting plushies made at one point.
Cute.
So this is Sprinkle and this is Nanner.
So cute.
Their little plushie forms. So yeah, maybe they'll end up like this. I don't know yet, but for sure coloring books. And then my husband and I would like to make a little like video game.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. That's the next thing that we're going to start working on together for the Yummy Cat. So lots of fun, exciting things coming up. So yeah.
That's so exciting. That's very. I had no idea you had plushies. I'm sure you've shown them before, but
yeah, it was a Kickstarter I had done, and it almost was successful. Didn't quite make it in time, and so with Kickstarter, it's an all or nothing kind of a thing. So I was like, all right, well, we'll just hold off for now, and then maybe we will revisit when, especially if we can get a video game going and stuff.
That would make a big.
It's all visibility, you know, and that's what it needs is the visibility. So with the coloring books and the video game and stuff like that, I think that could come out too. So
all of my grandchildren are obsessed with coloring books. So
perfect.
Very exciting. And my youngest one, all of them love cats, but my youngest one, Mamas, he's obsessed with them.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
He's so cute.
My kids don't color that much. They draw though. They draw a lot. They're both very artistic. So yeah. But I used to remember just sitting there coloring for hours. My mom and I would just sit and color, you know, we'd sign our little coloring thing when we finished.
That's so cute. I love that.
Yeah.
I think that boy might come over. Nope, that's her. Yeah, she's not really going to come over. Anyway, do you have a sign off? I don't recall.
I don't have anything specific. I just usually say that I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Now I go, goodbye.
Yeah. All right. So there's Julianne's or Frizzy Bee or Frizzy. All of those.
I go by many names. Yes.
I'll do my sign off again. Thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for being you, and thank you for joining me.
And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And thanks for coming in. Can I get a name in? And hugs to you all. Yes. And hugs to you all. Bye, guys.
Bye.